Hey everyone, it's Lucy. As somebody who travels a lot and somebody who's on Instagram a lot, I actually like to combine those two things whenever I'm planning my next trip. So whether it's a daydream about a trip I want to take, or we've already made plans and we're trying to figure out where to eat, what to do, how to fill our time over there, I love looking through Instagram and finding inspiration. So I thought I'd share how I use Instagram to plan my trip. I do this primarily for food, places I might want to take pictures, different things like that. So let me show you exactly what I do. We're going to be going to Prague in 2 months, and I've never been before. So if you go on your phone and you type in the city that you're going to, you can see that there's a few different options. So I might start here with City of Prague and see what they do. And, well, I kind of love everything, which is a little bit of the problem. But, like, this is fun, not really somewhere to visit. Let's see, what's this? Oh, the Jewish Quarter. Okay, this is beautiful. So what I want to do is hit this little flag button in the corner, and it says Save To. And I'm going to start a new collection. So I hit the plus button, and I just name it Prague. Done. Easy. Great. Okay, so now I have a collection, and I can keep adding to it. The fun thing about this is you can start following accounts that are based in the city or country that you're visiting, and then just whenever you see them in your feed, just hit that little save button and just start adding them. I also like to go down rabbit holes of hashtags and people's accounts that feature wherever I'm going and just start saving them like a mad lady. It's fine. It's totally normal, I think. Oh, food. I'm hungry. Let's see. So, I love when they tag the restaurants for me. It makes it a lot easier. This looks pretty tasty. Let's see. I'll do that one. I always like to pick a picture of a beautiful dish, and then whatever I'm in the mood for when we get there can help me figure out where to go for dinner. Okay, saved one from that restaurant. Then we get back to City of Prague. They had a lot of stuff for the holidays, so that was fun. This is gorgeous. The Charles Bridge, Old Town. So much fun. Sometimes I also like to save good ideas for locations to take photos. Just whatever kind of inspires me for going to the city. Okay, so you get that idea. A few other things. There's always accounts like this one you can see, Taste of Prague, Prague Today, things like that. So you can click on those accounts and look through and see where they're posting, what they're sharing, and if any of that looks good. I also like to look at hashtags, because this is people who aren't necessarily doing this professionally. They just really like where they're going. So I'm going to click on Prague food because after coffee or right before coffee, that's the most important part to me. And I'm ecstatic about all of this. So these are the top ones. I would probably look through these first, and then up here at the top I'd switch over to recent here. The only thing with recent is that you get everybody's pictures of everything, so you take a lot more time to kind of scroll through and figure out what looks good. So let's start with top. We'll go here. That looks good. I'm not really a big candy person though, so keep scrolling. Gorgeous photo. See, these are fun photo ideas too, so I'll just save that. A lot of fashion bloggers in here. That looks overwhelming. You might need a couple friends to share that with. Sadly, I can't read that language, but it looks really tasty. Does that count? I might take that one. Keep scrolling. Candy again. Overwhelming dessert again. Those are cute. I'm just not that into pink, but that's just me. If you really like pink, you should totally save that photo. Amazing. Whoa, I have a feeling I'm going to eat a lot of dessert on this trip. Okay, Bistro Monk. This feels like exactly up my alley. A few things. One, if you find things like this where it has a bunch of food, the account may or may not have tagged the restaurant. It depends if they're on Instagram or not. If they're not on Instagram, you can still save the photo and then just click on the location afterwards. Luckily, this one has the restaurant tagged, so I can scroll through. This looks like a fabulous breakfast spot. Total California Girl. I'm going to click on the avocado toast. Looks good. I'm going to save that. So I mentioned a second ago that if they don't tag the restaurant, or if the restaurant itself doesn't have an Instagram account, then right under their name and the follow button for, right under the name and the follow button for the account, you can click the location. Most places will put in a location, in which case you can see about where it is on the map and kind of plan out where you want to go. The other great thing about doing the location is if they have it on their account like this, you can actually just click their account. Of course, it took a second. And then you can open in Maps, you can open in Google Maps, or you can copy. I like to open in Google Maps, and I'll do this for a lot of restaurants throughout. I just don't want to show you for every single one. So it's there, and then we'll see. Normally the address won't pop up with the business, but at this address will pop up after. So Bistro Monk is what I'm looking for. I can hit save and then want to go. Perfect. And then I'll go back into Instagram and start all over again. I'm getting really hungry doing this, by the way. Okay, so keep scrolling. A lot of dessert. I mean, I'm not complaining, just need to be prepared. This girl likes her pink skirt. I don't know who she is. She could be very nice. Anyway, okay, a little bit more on food. Okay, so the other thing, speaking of selfie coffee, is that I want to do, let's see if Prague coffee is a hashtag. And it is. It doesn't have a ton, but it does have some. So first is this hashtag labeled Prague coffee. So I can scroll through there and do the same things. And then also what popped up is this Prague's coffee shops. So let's see if that has anything of interest. And of course it does. Oh, I'm going to drink all the coffee and eat all of the dessert. I can see. Hopefully I walk a lot while I'm there. This looks fun. Let's see, do they have... Okay, they didn't tag the account, so I'll have to see where it is here. And then I'd go through and put it on my Google Maps. This one. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So then I would just save it there. So you can basically see what I do. A lot of times it's location, kind of whatever inspires me. If you're looking specifically for desserts or for certain things to do while you're there, different stuff like that, you can get more and more specific with your hashtags while you're searching. So I've done this. There's also one more thing to show you, and that is if you search, Prague like this, and you do the hashtag, up at the top will also give you related hashtags. So if maybe you start basic and big, then you can get a little bit more specific and see whatever you're looking for. So this one's Prague City, same kinds of ideas. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really basic and straightforward. I can spend a good amount of time planning my trip. And then it's really fun. So if you go while you're there to your account up here in the corner, click it and then hit saved, you'll have all your collections. So I hit Prague and you can see all the pictures I've had are there. So you can scroll through, see what sounds good, or just look at it and see what sounds good and be like, oh, avocado toast, great. And then you know what you're doing. So anyway, I hope that helps. I actually have multiple cities and locations that I'm constantly saving and working through. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So have fun.